Hi, and welcome to the Theme Park Trader Podcast with your hosts, Ryan and Dan.
Hello.
This week we are doing, I think, the first ever good reviews of a poor attraction.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was the first one or not. I wonder whether we'd done...
E.T.
Yeah, but then we probably would have done poor reviews of that, wouldn't we?
Well, it's not a great theme park attraction, is it?
No, not that we think, but...
Not that we think, anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's...
And I know we did Fast and Furious, didn't we?
Yeah, but we did poor reviews, didn't we?
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We'll class this as the first one.
I think this is the first one. I mean, our listeners will tell us if we're wrong. We don't remember. I mean, we've done 184 plus specials.
Yeah, go, give us some slack, all right?
Give us a little bit of slack here. 192 episodes if you include the specials.
Yeah, and then overall it's 100, what is it?
We've done 100, this is 184th.
Right, okay.
If you don't include specials. So yeah, this week we're reading out good reviews of an attraction that we deem to be poor.
No, I think everyone needs it.
Most people. I'd say there's people that I know that don't.
Yeah, I don't think you should know those people. Right.
I don't. I mean, we don't like it at least. And that attraction that's making it into our first ever good reviews of poor attractions list is Poseidon's Fury in Islands of Adventure. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the podcast.
Each of us has a dream, a heart's desire. It calls to us, and when we're brave enough to listen and bold enough to pursue, that dream will lead us on a journey to discover who we're meant to be. All we have to do is look inside our hearts and unlock the magic.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
That was a long relax,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah, you were getting people to chill while you said relax. Just like, relax.
Have a moment. Take a cup of coffee. Sit down. Into your armchairs.
Have a chill pill.
Maybe go back. Let the armchair recline. Have a sip of your drink.
If I do that, I'm going to fall off the chair.
Yeah,
Please don't recline.
They don't recline, so don't do that. So Poseidon's Fury, located within Islands of Adventure in the Lost Continent area.
Yeah.
I mean, but before we go into the reviews, let's talk about the Lost Continent. Can we say anything good about that area now? I think the restaurant is...
What, the restaurant that always has the plaque that says, like, in 2006, it was somebody gave it a 5-star rating on TripAdvisor.
Yeah, no, it didn't. No, it won.
Yeah, it won like the TripAdvisor.
No, it wasn't. I think it was the Theme Park Insider.
Oh, was it Theme Park Insider?
I think so.
I can't remember. Either way, it's like an accolade that it claims to have from like yonks ago, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember. Is it Mythos? I think
Sounds about right.
It's the name of the restaurant.
Yeah.
So I was on an episode of Universal After Dark a couple of weeks ago,
right,
where they were talking about food, and Mythos apparently is a really, really good place to go.
Okay, well, it won an award, Ryan.
It won an award. I went 10 years ago, I think, and I thought the food was okay.
Right.
But I think I might go try it again this year if I've got time.
Okay. I mean, you should do it before it goes.
Yeah.
I think its days are numbered.
I think the Lost Continent days are numbered.
I hope its days are numbered.
I'm surprised that we've not seen the Lost Continent bulldozed yet.
Yeah, I'm very surprised as well, given that, you know, obviously Harry Potter's got that kind of area's had attention. Jurassic Park's getting attention, even though they haven't announced it.
Yeah.
You've got Kong next to that. All that kind of like top areas, quite modern.
Yeah.
Hulk has been renovated in recent years, isn't it? That
Yeah.
sort of stuff. Obviously, Spider-Man's been updated in recent years, quite a few years ago now. But, it's only really that sort of bottom right-hand corner that hasn't had a lot of attention, really.
Yeah, Zeus and Lost Continent.
Yeah.
They both need an update. But I mean, I think
when you say an update, you mean bulldoze, right?
Yeah. I think we're both of the opinion that Lost Continent needs to be bulldozed.
Yeah.
Because it's mostly just a walk-through land now. As much as, I know there's some die-hard fans of the Lost Continent, and it is lovely to look at. Like the setting is very good, but there's nothing there.
No,
there's nothing there. So we thought it'd be fun to flip the poor reviews on its head and read out good reviews of an attraction that we think is bad, which is Poseidon's Fury. And it's only got 3.4 on Google.
Yeah,
which is probably... a sign it's not a great attraction.
Yeah, because most attractions that we read out generally have like 4.5, 5 stars.
Yeah, they do. So we thought it might be fun to read out some 5-star reviews here. It might not be, it might be terrible. We haven't looked at them before. That's part of the fun for us. But let's give it a go. So the first one is from Jared Bon. Strong name. Strong name. A really neat experience that I had to do twice. The cast members playing the guide are done of the most enthusiastic and fun people in the park, and the practical effects are great. The visual effects are a little dated, but the fire and water help attract attention. Don't miss this one; it's worth the wait. They're giving it 5 stars, despite saying it's a little outdated.
Yeah, and they're saying the practical effects, the fire.
Yeah,
they've done really well to make the fire.
Yeah,
fire's
quite easy to make, isn't it?
Pretty easy, you know.
Most shows in the States have them that has fire now.
Yeah. It doesn't take much, does it? Like, no. Even the Mummy roller coaster has got fire in it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'd say that
quite a bit. Yeah.
I mean, that is a great effect where it burns the roof.
Yeah, and you feel the heat of that as well.
You really
it's hot. Yeah, that's brilliant, isn't it? Don't miss this one. It's worth the wait. No, it's not.
No, it's really not. I mean, there is no wait for it either.
No, not usually when I've seen.
No.
That was only reviewed 2 months ago. The next one's from 2 weeks ago. From Harrison C. Davis. This one is all about bringing a Greek tale to life and telling a fun adventure story, and for the most part, it pulls it off quite well. It's always fun to take someone here for the first time. It gives them a nice break from the sun and great fun and exciting experience.
That's what you always say about a really good attraction. It's a nice break from the sun.
Yeah, that's what you do, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I say the similar things about
E.T.
Impressions de France in Epcot. Can we just get some aircon?
Yeah, it's just nice to sort of relax.
Exactly. Yeah. Whereas if I'm going to, I don't know, Space Mountain, I'm like, should we go on Space Mountain?
Yeah, not because you want to like sit down and get in the cool.
No, exactly. Part of the Lost Continent section of the park. Love the decor. Hashtag the Lost Continent. Hashtag Eyes of Adventure. Hashtag Greek mythology. Not sure hashtags really work on Google reviews.
They don't work on Google reviews, do they?
But 7 people have liked it.
7 people, 7 idiots in the world, eh?
Yeah, there are.
I like how he's just literally like stating facts at the end there. Part of the Lost Continent section in the park.
Love the decor.
Yeah.
Oh, I've accidentally clicked on a photo of him.
What have you done?
There he is.
What has he got around his neck? He's got like a necktie thing that you might put on a dog.
He looks like he's wearing a napkin.
I mean, he's wearing a Jurassic Park like the ride T-shirt, so that improves. He's not a complete idiot.
No, that is true. Why is it when you sort in Google, it just changes the order?
List, don't you?
Oh, I have. You know what I have? Sorry, that's my fault. That's my fault. Brenda asks.
Oh,
that's actually her name.
That is brilliant.
It's not spelled with an S.
It's spelled with a C.
But it's still Brenda asks.
I wonder how she says it. Does she say it arse, or does she say it arky?
Arky. How else do you say that?
Oh, it's a silent E.
My name is
Brenda Ark.
If she's American, it's not rude, is it? Because ass is how you say ass.
True.
Brenda ass.
Everywhere, as soon as she leaves America, everyone just starts giggling.
Yeah, she lands in the UK, and the passport controller just look at her passport and go. She's like, "Hey, my name's Brenda Ass."
Whoa! Don't get arsey with me.
I said ass then. Brenda Arse. Arse. You can't say arse without it sounding English, like British.
Posh, sort of like arse.
Arse. Ah!
Yeah, because the way you sort of like rude it, make it more rude would be ass, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Brenda Ass.
Brenda Ass. Arse. Brenda Arse says, a great experience, have been many times. Not a thrill ride, but awesome. Some real...
insightful...
Yeah, insight there.
Yeah.
That's an insight into Brenda Arse. The way that she thinks. Andrew Bloom. Some great names today.
I think Orlando's brother, I'm going to assume.
Yep, Andrew Bloom. Nice change of pace on the action rides. A good place to get out of the heat as well.
There you go.
If you don't like dark places, you may not like it. The storyline moves along at a relaxing pace. The ride queue is a little long, but it's nice and cool in here.
Are you kidding me? This was 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So where are we now?
We're August.
So May?
Yeah. It might have been busy.
It's Poseidon's Fury, right?
I mean, I'm not waiting any amount of time for this attraction, let alone half hour or an hour or whatever.
I mean, maybe when he says it's busy, maybe he says it's busier than usual, like there are 2 other people in front of him.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he means.
Clarinet Guy says, this is the best attraction at Universal Orlando.
Yeah, okay.
This guy is on meth or something. It's better than Potter. Notice how I didn't say ride, because it's not a ride, it's an experience. This is better done than any ride could have done it. The show is an effects show with outstanding effects that are amazing to watch. While most people do it for the amazing water tunnel or the rolling door that lines up to get into the tunnel, the finale, or finale, as this guy's put, is the best part. You'll be wowed by the sheer intensity of the effects of the finale.
This guy's so wowed, he just can't. He's just trying to comprehend. I can't even talk. He's trying to comprehend his thoughts into this article so quickly that he can't type.
He can't. Yeah. So I think he spelled finale twice differently, both wrong. One finale and the second one finally.
Yeah, and he spelled sure as sear.
Yeah. While some do look a bit on the older side, considering how well it still looks will leave you breathless. This attraction deserves to get an award for the finale.
For the finale.
He really likes that finally, doesn't he?
Yeah.
The experience highly depends on how well your tour guide plays the role of Taylor. I have had amazing guides and terrible guides, but that is true for any show of his style. And even with terrible tour guides on he rare account, it happens. The attraction still leaves me speechless when I walk out. Why did I waste so many?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always speechless when I walk out of that attraction.
Yeah.
Like same as like Armageddon.
Why did I go on it again? I can't
like
believe
Armageddon in Disneyland Paris, I'm just like speechless. Or
Yeah.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
I think we were both speechless when we came out of that, weren't we?
We were. We walked out of the shop, and both of us, I think, because we were
just trying to process what we'd just seen.
we were chatting pretty constantly throughout that trip. But
Yeah.
after we went on that ride, we just didn't know what to say.
I mean, what can you say to that ride?
And I think our words, and I'm paraphrasing here because I don't want to swear, I think our words were something like, well, that was crap, wasn't it? The biggest complaint I hear is that you have to stand the long, hard 15 minutes during the duration of this. I never found it to be a problem. It's a great break from the heat, since it's always 65 degrees and the line is full of chairs.
It's always... Oh, what? As in the
inside,
ride is always 65 degrees. I was going to say, it's like definitely more than 65 degrees outside.
Also, there are railings to lean on in the showrooms. A ride of this style simply would not be able to get everybody... He's just called it a ride now.
He just called it a ride. Before it was an experience.
A ride of this style simply would not be able to get everybody out of each showroom in time for the story to make sense or for good capacity for this attraction. So it makes sense that there are no chairs in it. So to...
I mean, and the fact that there's so few people in there, it doesn't take long for people to get
and also,
between rooms.
if there's chairs, people are definitely tripping over them, aren't they?
Yeah,
in the dark. So to conclude, this gets so much unjustified hate. While it might not be as known as Harry Potter and might not be as well thought out as Jurassic Park River Adventure, this is the best attraction in Orlando. You will walk away speechless.
I can't tell whether that's crap or not.
He seems to be
It
serious.
sounds genuine, but to say it's the best attraction in Orlando...
I mean, that's nonsense.
Yeah.
Even if you like this attraction, it's
Yeah.
nonsense.
I don't understand as well that he says Jurassic Park River Adventure is more thought out. So surely that means it's a better attraction, doesn't it?
Well, you would have thought so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You would have thought so. What a review that was. Jeez. Brandon Hong says, great show for whole family. Very entertaining. Don't take your little one if they're scared of dark or loud noises.
Solid advice.
Useful tips there.
From Brandon.
5 stars.
Doesn't give a lot of information on why he thinks it's 5 stars, but just don't take your kids.
Just don't take your kids if they're scared of
Maybe
dark.
maybe he classes it every ride where he doesn't take his kids as 5 stars.
Yeah, love it. They're brilliant. Just leave them there.
There were no kids at all.
Jozu Kurazaki says, one of my favourites at Universal. It's hilariously campy, but super fun and entertaining. I've seen it 3 times and plan to go for a 4th.
I don't know if I ever would have described it as campy.
No, I don't think I would. No. Oh dear. I mean, if I'm Universal,
Yeah.
I'm sitting there going, we've just closed T2 3D, but we haven't closed this.
Yeah, you have to question that, don't you? I mean, T2...
Maybe it's an IP thing with Terminator that they was running out.
Maybe, I don't know who makes Terminator or who distributes
I
it.
don't know,
Whatever
actually.
whatever the thing is. I assumed it would be sort of like Universal or something like that, but I don't know.
I have no idea.
Yeah, because I mean, Terminator 2, the 3D show was showing its age, but like
It's still better than
it was
this.
still, yeah, I would still rather watch that than go to Poseidon's Fury
Yeah.
or even the Lost Continent as a whole.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
I have no idea who.
does it not say at the top?
It does not. Let's look at Judgment Day, because that is probably the best.
The best one, yeah.
That's the one.
It's one of the few films where the sequel is better than the prequel, or
Yeah.
the prequel, the original.
Completely agree.
Yeah, even with that kid.
I don't think that they. Oh yeah, I thought he was alright. Easy money.
You thought he was alright. I mean, yeah, he's quite annoying in some of the things, but
He is, to be fair. I have no idea who owns the
wouldn't
rights
it
to
normally
it.
say on the right hand side, like who it was? He got produced by, directed by.
No, I don't think it does.
Does it not?
A
Music
production
by,
company, the Halicon Company.
distributed by Warner Brothers.
Oh, there you go.
Okay,
So
okay.
it's not Universal that own, unless the rights have changed again since.
Yeah, what in the newest one? What's
Dark
Dark
Fate.
Yeah, that's going to be questionable, that one, isn't it?
Well, they've got Edward Furlong back,
Paramount.
so all is safe. Fox,
Production company Fox, distributed by Paramount.
Paramount, yeah,
And Walt Disney
and
Motion Studios Motion Pictures.
So Paramount in North America, Walt Disney everywhere else.
Maybe that's why they've ditched it. Because
Yeah,
it's distributed by Disney.
everywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
And obviously Fox, like produced by whatever it was, made
Yeah.
by Fox. And
Uh,
yet they've still got Marvel section.
well, they've got the rights to that, and Disney can't touch it on that coast.
Yeah.
So,
But obviously all of the Marvel films, you think Marvel, you think Disney now.
oh, I agree.
So-
Yeah, I completely agree. Even with
Yeah.
Spider-Man, which isn't. So Spider-Man's still Sony.
Oh, of course.
Marvel
yeah,
just
yeah,
write
yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Jacob Burdis says the wait wasn't long, and our expectations weren't high, but I was very impressed. This is a walking tour attraction with some neat waterworks and pyrotechnics. The story was a bit cheesy, but it was fun.
It feels like that's not really a 5-star review.
I mean, I would agree. That's not
Like,
5 stars, is it?
He said they had really low expectations, but I was very impressed. So if your expectations are really low and then you're impressed, it's only gone a little bit higher.
Yeah, like if you're going in thinking it's going to be 1 star and actually you come out and it was alright, then it's only
you're
like a 3, isn't
that's
it?
a 3.
Yeah.
And even at the end, he's like,
The story was a bit cheesy.
it's a bit cheesy, but it was fun. It's like, that's not a 5-star review.
No. We're on to you, Jacob.
Yeah. Just look at his other reviews and he's just like, everything is 5-star.
Yeah. Kaylin Riley says Taylor is the hardest working man at Universal Studios. Give my dude a raise. That's brilliant.
That's because he's got to try and breathe life into a awful attraction.
Yeah, exactly. He's really. Oh, you've got to hire a good actor.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks couldn't do that. Gary Neves says the ride was pretty great. We were told to find the professor. After 30 minutes of waiting in a dark room, someone came in and told us that everything was fine and that they found him safe and sound. They let us out the back door, and I went and bought a turkey leg.
30 minutes waiting in a dark room.
That's more realistic. I have a
Yeah.
feeling that that's a joke 5-star review.
I think that's a joke 5-star review as well, but people found it useful. 7 people.
Yeah. Chris Darby says, this is a show, not a ride, and wasn't what we expected, but we absolutely loved it. After Harry Potter, it was definitely one of our favourite experiences of our week in Universal.
Wow. I mean, that's depressing about
Yeah.
the rest of Universal. Like,
If Harry Potter is top,
yeah,
and then Poseidon's Fury,
Yeah.
I think you've got a problem. Maybe they didn't go on anything else.
maybe they literally walked to Harry Potter,
Did
walked
that.
back, and were like, "Oh, there's another attraction in this park.
Yeah.
we'll go and do that."
We'll do that, and then they
Yeah.
just did that for a week.
Yeah, and then they walked out, and they were just like, "Universal Orlando, done."
Yeah, job done.
Because clearly they didn't ride Jurassic Park, Kong, Spider-Man, Hulk. I mean, even Doctor Do's Fearful.
I would rather go on Doctor Doom's Fearful than I would Poseidon's Fury, I have to
and
say.
that's just Islands of Adventure.
And
as a
Storm
whole.
Force Acceleration,
There you go.
Cat and
Yeah.
Hat,
Yeah.
all ahead of
bilge, barge, rat,
Yep.
bilge, ring.
Dudley
thing.
Do Right, Slips or Falls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. I think we've ticked off.
I think
most-
Every Ride is
most
probably
the
ahead
rides.
of Poseidon's Fury.
Yeah, yeah. Flight of the Hippogriff.
I'd go on that ahead of.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Matthew Pilgrim. Wow, this was great.
Wow.
This was great. He spelt like a cheese grater. He hated it. Like it really grated on
You
him.
really grated on him, yeah, maybe.
It never looked good at first, but when we went in, it was great. Spelt wrong again.
I mean, you can kind of understand when people use the wrong two and two. Or
Yeah, that is quite a confusing.
there and there.
Yeah.
And things like that. But great.
Yeah,
He
any
spelled
normal
it wrong
spell checker
twice.
is picking that up
Yeah,
as well. Like,
absolutely.
Bella G says, "I had a great time, and our guide was very personable." Sounds a bit weird, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
sounds like she...
Taylor really liked her.
Yeah.
He made it exciting and interesting. We entered this
Bet he
attraction cluelessly because it had a short wait. But we had a blast. The lines were cheesy, according to other reviews, but I considered it witty and humorous. We had an amazing experience.
I think that says more about Bella, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah. As a side note, she thinks that the Cat in the Hat movie starring Mike Myers is the greatest movie ever made. Andy Calvert. Personally, I love this attraction. I get that it's not for everyone. Some visitors may be even disappointed that this is still a part of the Islands of Adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes we are. However, the cheesy nature, predictable plot, and overacting of the cast only serve to aid in a fantastic walking attraction, which is nearly 20 years old.
I mean, that's not a
It
good...
feels older.
Yeah, that's not a good thing. Saying it's cheesy and predictable and overacted.
It's not good.
That's not a good, that's not a reason to keep it.
No, absolutely not. If you take time to really look at this ride and not just go for the crash bang wallop, it's truly beautiful and a masterclass in set design and technical achievement. Not to mention a well-needed respite from the relentless Floridian sun.
There you go. He
What's
said
that
it.
crash bang? Oh, it's Alan Partridge, where he does. He puts on a load of weight. He basically crashes out of his career, puts on a load of weight, and he does like one of those like really cheap straight to video things.
Oh, okay.
And it's like one of those car shows where they film police chases, and it's called
Right.
Crash Bang Wallop. And he just looks at the camera and goes, "Crash, bang, wallop, what a video!" It's amazing. Undoubtedly, it will not be here forever. Let's hope so.
Yeah. Oh, God, I hope not.
And as new technology allows engineers and designers to create more enriching and engaging attractions, the whole area will be reimagined into something else.
I mean, I think even when this ride was made, they could have made a more engaging and
Yeah.
enriching attraction.
Like, I agree. I think this was very much, when you go back, a lot of the people that were working on Beastly Kingdom at Animal
Right,
Kingdom,
yeah.
that land got binned.
Mm.
They then moved over to Universal, and the Lost Continent is a direct. You can literally see a lot of
See the inspiration.
similarities and inspiration in
Yeah.
Lost Continent. Beastly Kingdom looked like it's going to be 10 times better than Lost Continent, but yeah, that's what happened.
Maybe it was like when the parks were bidding for Harry Potter, Disney said, "We'll give you a land,"
Yeah,
and no, hang on. Disney said, "We'll give you a ride," and Universal said, "We'll give you a land." And when the Beastly Kingdom, Disney were like, "Oh, we'll give you a park," and then Universal were like, "We'll give you a land."
yeah, we'll give you that.
Yeah.
Until that day comes, I tip my hat to Universal. Thank you for this masterpiece.
Oh God.
That guy is very
He's
easily
definitely
pleased, isn't he?
serious, but yeah, I can't understand why. He kind of acknowledges that it's not very good.
Most of the people that like this do.
Yeah, they kind of acknowledge that it's not great and it's just to get good out of the sun.
Yeah, but
And
yet
they give it 5 stars.
yeah, but yet they're still giving it 5
I don't
stars.
understand.
James Ray says, as someone studying technical theatre back here in the UK,
Oh God.
this was absolutely amazing. Way better than some bunch of actors standing about whittering on about love and smeg. What?
What?
Give me big fireballs and water explosions. That's what I say.
So hang on. So okay, he's studying technical theatre. I don't know what that is.
No, I don't
to
know
start
what that
with.
is.
What's technical theatre?
The crew member, actor, or whatever they call them, who led the audience around was, in my opinion at least, very funny. He had some great lines of dialogue and interacted with the audience very well. In the structure of the show is that you enter under the pretense of a guided tour of an archaeological evacuation.
Excavation.
Sorry, yeah. Sorry about that. I was concentrating too much on the accent.
You're trying to do the voice, yeah.
Where they have found Atlantis, or something to that effect. You have a quick chat with the guide or intern, or at least a worker with little experience. That's not me insulting the guy, that's just his character.
Sounds like he's insulting
He does,
him,
doesn't it?
it? Yeah, it sounds like he's a bit of a dick.
Yeah. Who explains that Poseidon had a battle with an evil lord called Lord Darkanon, who Poseidon defeated. Lord Darkanon comes along and locks you in a room, leaving you only one newly opened exit to a new chamber, where Poseidon, or at least some lady, shows up and leads you to the next room through a water tunnel, allowing you into the final chamber, where Poseidon and Lord Darkanon have a battle.
He says, where Poseidon, or at least some lady.
Yeah, I think Poseidon's talking, but some lady's like, come on, come through.
Yeah. It's just
Otherwise tourists are like, I don't know where to go.
Yeah, there's only one door, but I don't know.
Help me. I'm not going to do the accent anymore.
No, it's quite a long review, actually, isn't it?
It is. Here we go. The effects, in my opinion, are all quite clever. From the water tunnel, a big drum where water is fired around the circumference at high pressure from under the bridge you walk over.
That's where his technical
There you go. There
in.
it is.
Yeah.
To an expanding room in the final chamber. It seems like a small room, but then a flash of light from a big blind is centered in the middle of the room. After your eyes have finished adjusting from it, the room has grown to be a huge chamber. This is done by the outer walls being raised very quickly into the ceiling, with the roof pattern of the room fitting perfectly with some of the details on the ceiling.
Bet this guy's a hoot to go on the rise.
I bet he is. He's like, yes, I think I know what this effect is.
He's just like, as you're enjoying the ride, as you're enjoying the attraction or experience, as the other guy said, he just whispers into your ear, they do this by raising the walls when it's really dark, so you can't see.
I can't imagine he's the type of person that can talk quietly.
Yeah.
It's all happening and he's just like, well, actually, I think you'll find that they do this by raising the ceiling in the flash of the light, and as you can see over there, that's where the light's positioned. Can you see that? Can you see that over there?
And you can imagine him doing the same thing in Haunted Mansion, can't you?
Yeah.
With the pre-show.
Yeah. Oh, yes, well, I know they call this the stretching room, but let me tell you. Oh, dear. I think the show is a low rating because people don't like the style of show. And after being annoyed by the fact of having to stand after getting used to being sitting for all other shows around, they take that anger out by trying to pick holes wherever they can.
Yeah, I don't think that's it.
I think it's because the show is terrible.
I think it's because it's a terrible attraction or experience.
You're basically watching like Poseidon and Darkanon, or whatever he's called, like fighting on. You're watching a really terribly acted film.
Yeah.
Whether we all do it, whether we mean to or not. But since I feel this is the case, let me give you a warning.
Let's just go back to that. I mean, there's plenty of attractions where you stand. I said there's plenty. There are several attractions where you stand, and I wouldn't rate them down because I have to stand.
No, I think a lot of the Circle Vision shows in Epcot.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them are dated, but
they're not bad attractions. Just you have to stand. I wouldn't rate them badly because of that.
No. Do you remember the terrible pre-show that they had for the Backlock Tour in Hollywood Studios, where they were doing the Pearl Harbor scene act? Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah.
That was terrible. That was so bad.
Is that because you had to stand?
Oh no, I'd rather stand in the Florida sun outside than be taken into that shaded area and shown some terrible tourist acting like they're getting shot by some Japanese gunner. I don't want to see that.
No,
it was so bad. And you had Michael Bay come on every now and again talking about it.
Hi, I'm Michael Bay.
Hi, my name's Michael Bay. I like explosions. This is a promenade show. This means the show is done with the audience walking around, and as such, it is not possible for you to sit down at any point. Think about it like this. The point of the style of the show is to help you feel like part of the action, and to seat an audience means removing them from the action, since they would need to ensure everyone was seated, as well as adding lots of health and safety alterations to the show. I mean, if a fire starts, it's easy to be evacuated. An audience that is already stood up, and with the amount of effects in this, I'd say that that's a fire price to pay compared to death.
Okay, so there's a few things.
Can I just talk about one thing before?
Yeah.
Right. He says this is at the very start. This is a promenade show, which means the show is done with the audience walking around, and as such, it's not possible for you to sit down at any point. The point of the style of the show is to help you feel like part of the action, and to seat an audience means removing them from the action, since they would need to ensure everyone was seated, right?
Yeah.
I've got 2 words, I think. Muppet Vision 3D. The action's playing out around you.
Exactly.
There's practical effects happening. The chef's there at one point.
Yeah.
Then there's a cannon with the chef.
There you go. See, that's because that was
The whole theatre falls apart.
That was going to be one of my points. Like, just because you're sitting doesn't remove you from part of the action. You can go on roller coasters and you're not removed from the action.
Yeah.
Things like that. And to say because you're standing up makes you part of the action in this ride or experience. Sorry, you don't feel like you're part of the action.
No.
When you're walking through this thing, you're just standing there watching some really poor
A 20-year-old film, yeah.
Yeah. With not great effects. I'm gonna say, like, they're not great.
No.
Having a bit of fire is not a great
The water tunnel does look cool, but it's a water tunnel. Like it's not.
It's nothing special as such, is it?
No.
Really.
No.
And so what was the other? Oh, yeah. And he's saying basically, oh, you have to stand because they've got fire. You have to stand.
Yeah.
Like, if you're seated and there's fire, you're basically dead.
A fire at a sea parks. In other words, would you go to a Blue Man Group if you did not like the audience participation?
I have gone to a Blue Man Group, several shows of Blue Man Group, and I do not like audience participation.
Yeah, there you go. Do you not always feel quite anxious sitting in the crowd?
Of what? What, of Blue Man Group?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you?
I've never gone because I don't like audience
you've never been
participation.
there?
No.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I've never been concerned about being pulled up.
Right.
On it, that sort of thing. I wouldn't want to be pulled up. I've never been concerned about pulling up. I don't like at the end where they're like, "Oh, everyone get on your feet and sort of like, move around or whatever." It's like, yeah, I don't want to do that.
So do they pull people from the crowd to go on stage then?
I think they do. They do pull a couple of people up.
Yeah.
Just to like, there's. I'm trying to think what some of the effects are. Yeah, they don't do a lot, but yeah, they do pull a couple of people up. I mean, to be fair, they could be plants.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
not foliage.
Okay, yeah, I think you'd probably notice that, wouldn't you?
This is Dave. He's a pot plant.
You'd probably notice the sunflowers on stage, wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly. Bit limp, sort of acting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think because I'm sure it was the Blue Man Group show where we were sat there and they pulled somebody up from quite close to us.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh wow, like twice already. It's like, yeah, are you just planted there?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Because it does happen.
Oh yeah, it does. I mean, Indiana Jones stunt show.
Yeah.
I've heard that he's a proper stunt actor, the guy they pick.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what are the chances?
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. Yeah. So, would you go to the Blue Man Group if you didn't like audience participation? Yes, we've identified that.
Yeah.
Would you go on Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket if you didn't like heights? Yes, I do that every year. Would you go to Halloween Horror Nights if you're a big scaredy cat?
Yeah,
yes,
we both did.
We both did. Well, I would, because I'm a complete and total idiot. But it doesn't mean... Wait, is he just called us an idiot?
I think so.
But it doesn't mean it's a bad show. It just means some people don't like the way it works.
No, it's a bad show.
It's a bad show.
It's a bad show.
If you're fine with standing and would love to see some great pyrotechnics, water effects, and a projection mapping, oh, that's what I go to an attraction for.
Oh, that's a good projection mapping.
Oh, yeah, look at that projection. Ugh. I highly recommend viewing this show. It's one of my favourites, and if I ever go back to America, I'll be sure to watch it again.
Even if you go to California.
Yeah. Unless it's been replaced by another smeggy 4D ride, but that's another problem. This guy's a big fan of Red Dwarf, isn't he?
What?
Smeggy.
I've never seen Red Dwarf.
It's constantly mentioned in Red Dwarf. I should add photography and videography are not allowed on this ride. People with pictures from it on here are just rebels. Don't be a rebel unless you're at Disney World in the Star Wars bit. Oh. It's a health and safety thing for your health.
What else? I don't think it is a health and safety thing. Surely it's a case of ruining the attraction for other people.
Yeah.
Although this is Poseidon Fury, so there's no.
You're probably enhancing it. Yeah. Elliot Schmigan says... some
great names.
There are some great names. This is my favourite ride at Universal. I get nostalgic for the awesomely enthusiastic guides that tell the story of Poseidon. They engage the crowd and interact professionally and wisely. It competes, if not entirely outclasses, more modern attractions that seem to have more ham-fisted implementation. This ride has had a lot of time to grow and develop, yet doesn't have the cultural clout that some franchises have recently brought to the park. Regardless, it continues to be the one ride that magically pops in my head one day, reminding me of the magic I felt when I went first as a kid. There was little in the world more wonderful than this kind of storytelling experience.
I mean, I get, like, if you're a kid...
Nostalgic.
It's probably... No, not even... If you're a kid, it's probably great.
Yeah.
You've not seen things like this. But if you go back as an adult, and you might think, oh yeah, I remember this ride as a kid and it was great. And you go back as an adult and you're just like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not good.
When was the last time you did it?
Many, many years ago.
Yeah, mine must be about 10 years ago.
Yeah, probably similar sort of time.
I might do it again this year.
Yeah. I suppose you're going for 3 weeks, so you've got to fill the time somehow, haven't you?
Got to burn some time, haven't we? Jeffrey Scott Pollard
yes.
says, smells a bit, and waiting in line underground is a bit claustrophobic, but don't let that put you off. This attraction is unbelievable. Honestly, a must-see.
Do you wait underground?
I don't remember.
I don't remember specifically, but I wouldn't have thought you wait underground. Like, imagine you just walk in.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I remember the fight that happens on screen being really terrible. But Kevin Smith, is it a must?
Do you reckon it's the Kevin Smith?
It's got to be, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think there's anyone else with that name.
No.
So.
It's not a common name.
No.
Is it a must-see? Yes, absolutely is. But so are most things at the park. I won't say this is the best thing they have, but you should go and see it into it for several reasons.
I mean, he's given it 5 stars.
He's literally given it 5 stars. 1, the architecture scenery, very cool. And if you can't appreciate that kind of thing and only want roller coasters, perhaps theme parks aren't your thing. I'm pretty sure you can I think if you only like roller coasters, theme parks are probably the only your thing.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't find many roller coasters outside of theme parks.
No.
Theme parks have a theme, and this attraction's theme is a Temple of Poseidon. Next, there are effects that people won't notice. The doors made of several circles that all line up when it opens. The rooms that get bigger when you can't see. Things like that.
People are going to notice that.
I mean, that you're meant to notice those things.
Yeah, that's the point. Otherwise, why would they put it in there?
I know. The water tunnel is super cool as well. At the end of the final scene, the water is on fire. Yes, the acting in the video sucks. Well, they acknowledges that.
Yeah.
But the water was on fire.
He's just like, this is witchcraft.
How have they done this? Go in with an open mind, don't expect it to be Hogwarts, and enjoy all the work people did to build such an amazing structure. I mean, I'll give them that it does look cool. Like,
what, from the outside?
The architecture and stuff does look cool.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it predates like the likes of Harry Potter and things like that.
Yeah.
And they have done a good job on that. But that doesn't make it a good attraction, though, does it?
No, I completely agree with that.
And it's he was definitely one of those reviews where he's kind of acknowledged that it's poor. And he's still giving it 5 stars.
A lot of people have acknowledged it's poor, but still giving it 5 stars. Marco Polo.
Oh.
Hey? What a show. Absolute fantastic. I can't get enough. Smiley face. Lovely.
Oh, dear.
Gamer. Christ.
That looked like quite a short review, and you expand it, it's just like, boom.
You may be speechless.
What was that?
Walking away from this amazing attraction, but I guarantee you'll be talking about it for hours afterward.
Yeah, I can guarantee that. Maybe not in a good light, but yeah.
The action show starts deep underwater in Poseidon's temple, while your tour guide mixes expertise with witty humour as they await the return of the archaeology professor who has mysteriously gone missing. After some awesome clues are uncovered, you will be led deeper into a temple where the real show begins. This ride doesn't bother with seats, as the ride experts at Universal knew in advance that guests would be far too excited to sit down.
Oh god, I hope that's not serious.
I really hope it's not. I think I've gone too far.
Yeah. You got too excited.
I scrolled.
You're too excited to sit down, right?
I know. Here the adventure takes a serious turn as your tour guide finds Poseidon's trident and an ancient mystic unleashes wisdom and lasers and sends you even further into the temple. Of course, some real danger is upcoming, but it's too early to reveal all of these details. The next scene is a highlight of the ride as you travel through a raging water tunnel carved from the deep ocean. The engineers at Universal have lovingly recreated the smell of deep ocean creatures as you journey through this amazing tunnel.
That doesn't sound like a good smell to have.
Also, I'm not being funny.
Yeah.
But deep ocean creatures have never been outside of the ocean, as far to my knowledge, because they can't live outside of deep waters. And you can't smell if you're in the sea.
Yeah. So how would you know?
How would you know? Basically, it smells damp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bit of damp in the corner there. It smells musty.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they've gone for.
Oh dear. Finally, the real show begins. Poseidon, mortal enemy, Dark Nut the Wizard,
Dark Nut the Wizard.
appears and demands Poseidon's trident. Wow! Your tour guide does her best to hold off this amazing enemy, but his fireballs are too much for mere mortals. But soon enough, Poseidon is summoned by the trident, and of course, a furious battle ensues. As with any real battle, things are very chaotic. The fire and water unleashed by these true titans will leave you confused and wondering what's happening.
But the water's on fire!
What? The dialogue leaves no doubt these guys mean business. They get straight to the point. No wasted lines or fancy words here, just true men of battle. It's hard to...
Just imagine him saying, the sweat running off their glistening bodies.
It's hard to see what's happening at times, but what else would you expect while in an ancient temple at the bottom of the ocean?
What else would you...
This isn't some IMAX theatre, it's truly a realistic experience. And guess what? Poseidon prevails! The look on everyone's faces as they exit this overwhelming event was worth the ticket price, as we all gave each other knowing looks as we just shared something we would never forget. Race to this as soon as the park opens. It is so worth it. I think that's quite a spoof, isn't it? I hope it is.
I hope it is a spoof, because that is brilliant.
That's one of my favourite reviews I think we've ever read. Dear me, that was brilliant.
I love how he says like, this is like, what was it? But what else would you expect from while in an ancient temple at the bottom of the ocean? That's something I always end up in a temple at the bottom of the ocean.
I'm always thinking about it.
Yeah.
Entertainment Stream says, very fun attraction. This is a walkthrough type show. There is no ride, just walking. Lots of special effects, including a water rotating walkthrough tunnel. There are many loud sounds and dark rooms, so if you have children, please be aware. Oh dear.
There's so many, aren't there? Just like
Rachel Kerwin. Both guides made the show exciting. It's one of my favourite shows. Anyone can go. There's a hall of spinning water you walk through. A lot of special effects throughout the performance. Water rushing up in flames. So fun.
on fire.
On fire! DJ Wadholm says, it's a little campy, but for kids under 10, it's a lot of fun. The water and fire show at the end is something pretty cool. If you're close, you can feel the heat from the fire. It's also a nice break from the heat of a sweltering summer day. There we go. Common theme.
That's a common line, isn't it? Yeah.
One mother supporting another says, had the most amazing time thanks to Taylor, who should probably be a Hollywood actress because of her awesomeness. We felt like we were truly going through a journey.
I mean, I'm assuming is Taylor the name of the guy, because obviously Taylor's come up so many times.
It's the name of the person in the
show.
In the show, yeah.
Do you reckon they picked Taylor so they could have a guy or a girl?
Yeah,
presumably.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kristen Houlihan says, our guy did a wonderful job. Great way to get out of the sun for a few minutes.
I mean, that's the common theme, isn't it? The guy did a good job.
Yeah.
And it's good to get out of the sun.
Yeah.
Which, is probably all it's got going for it, really, isn't it?
I think so.
Probably. But I wouldn't rate it 5-star because of that.
John Hart says it redefines campy, but since you're seeing a canned show at a theme park where people are dressed as Curious George and Spider-Man, if you lighten up and take it at face value, it's a fantastic little experience and a break from the typical rides and shows.
Oh dear.
Dear me.
I mean, what would you like to see in its place? Like, in place of the Lost Continent?
Anything.
Anything.
Absolutely anything.
Yeah.
I
mean, obviously, Universal's like relatively flexible because they can get franchises that aren't theirs. Obviously, Disney do that sometimes, not very often, do they? Like, because they've got so much of their own content. And Universal do have a lot of their own content, but they do sort of borrow them from other production companies as well, don't they? Obviously, like Warner Brothers with Terminator and things like that, and The Simpsons.
I guess I would like to
Spider-Man.
see a Jurassic World expansion or a Harry Potter expansion.
Yeah.
That would make the most sense.
Yeah, I mean, those are two good attractions.
The Jurassic Park is next to... No, it's not, is it?
It's on the other side.
It's the other side, yeah. It's on the other side.
So it wouldn't be practical to put it there.
No, it wouldn't. Sorry, I was mistaken. I don't know. Harry Potter, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, Harry Potter would be a good one. They could do a good...
Put the Forbidden Forest in there.
Yeah, they could do that. I mean, they could even do like a good sort of like the Mummy land, couldn't they? Like Egyptian land. That would fit quite well in where Lost Continent is.
Yeah. Anything, to be honest.
Yeah,
absolutely
just anything to jazz it up, really.
Yeah, it's probably the most dated land in the park.
Yeah, I mean,
Toontown's not great. The Toon Lagoon, sorry, is not great.
No, it's not great. I would still favour it over Lost Continent. Like, there are rides in Toon Lagoon that I would go on.
Yeah.
Like Bilge Barge Rats and...
Don't they do right?
Yeah. Even Cat in the Hat I would rate over Lost Continent.
Yeah, I would agree.
There's nothing really going for Lost Continent. It's probably the land that needs to get rid of the most. Like, out of both parks that they've got.
Yeah, I think so.
Because even like the E.T. land, E.T. I would say is better than Poseidon Fury.
Yeah,
I still think it's very dated and probably it needs to go.
Yeah.
But I would rate it over Poseidon's Fury.
Yeah, I would agree with that as well.
So yeah, I would say Lost Continent is the one land that needs to go the most out of everything.
Yeah. No,
I would say the best attraction in Lost Continent is the Talking Fountain.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
The Talking Fountain is great.
Yeah. And that's it.
Yeah,
and it's not even working most of the time. It doesn't even do it most of the time.
No. It's the only thing that land's got going for it, really.
Yeah.
And the 3-star machines.
Yeah.
It really makes it... Because they've got like weird fortune tellers you have to pay in the land. It's
a bit of an
it's just terrible,
stuff,
yeah.
isn't it? It's like,
it's terrible.
It's weird.
And on that note, we will call it a day. Thank you very much for listening. Do go to your podcast app and rate us 5 stars and leave us a lovely comment if you have the time to do so. And you can find us on our website, themeparktrader.com, and we're on all of the socials. Just search for Theme Park Trader. Thanks very much for listening, and we will see you again next week.
Ah, there you are. And just in time. There's a little matter I forgot to mention. Beware of hitchhiking ghosts. They have selected you to fill our quota, and they'll haunt you until you return.